should I be making extra contributions, whether they're concessional or non-concessional, into my super? Hey, this is Chris. Now we're getting close to tax time this year and we're getting a few questions in from clients about how they can add to their super to grow it with extra contributions. So I'm going to be talking a little bit today about the different types of contributions for super, and then finally talking a little bit about weighing off those benefits and disadvantages of topping up more into your super through contributions. So first of all, there are essentially two types of super contributions you can make. There is what's called concessional contributions and non-concessional contributions. Concessional contributions are contributions that basically come out of your before tax income and then are taxed at 15% going into super. So there's a good tax advantage of concessional contributions. And concessional contributions include types of contributions like your employer's 11% that they're depositing, so that super guarantee contribution, as well as salary sacrifice arrangement. So you can sometimes salary sacrifice some of what you're earning to go into your super instead. Now, on the other type of contribution is the non-concessional type. Now, these are ones that are made out of your after-tax income. And so they go into your super and then they're not taxed as they go into your super fund. And a few examples of this include things like voluntary additional contributions that you make out of your take-home pay, contributions that you might make into your partner's super, which are called spousal contributions, or government co-contributions, which are applicable to some people. Now, there are usually caps on both of these types of contributions. So on the concessional contributions, the current cap, which is the maximum amount you can put in on any 1 year, is $27,500 in 1 year. However, like with everything, there are some ways to put more in, and they're called carry forward rules. So in Australia, you can use some of your previously unused concessional contributions from the last 5 years to actually increase the amount of concessional contributions you can make. Then there are the non-concessional caps, and in Australia at the moment that's $110,000. But again, there are some nuances. In fact, there is something called the bring forward rule, which allows you to bring forward your non-concessional contributions from the future in order to use them in current years. And it's something that people, as they approach retirement, sometimes use. So then the question comes to, should I be making extra contributions, whether they're concessional or non-concessional, into my super? And I think that really comes down to your personal preferences and goals. So really what you're weighing up is those tax advantages of putting in extra super, and the fact that money can't be touched. So if you're someone that is going to be tempted to spend that money, then super is a great place to lock it away. However, on the flip side, you can't touch that money for a long time. So that money is locked away to retirement and you might not be able to use it for other things over the next period of your life, whether it's buying a house, going on a holiday, or something like that. So you're really weighing off the tax advantages and the discipline of putting money away to give yourself a better retirement versus not being able to use that money in the lead up to retirement. It's a tricky one because there's pros and cons of each. I think a lot of younger people these days are reluctant to put more into their super because they do see that benefit and utility of using that money for more near-term goals like buying a house. Whereas people that are approaching retirement really start to see that tax benefit of putting more money into their super as they approach retirement, particularly if their balance isn't up to what they had hoped it would be at that point in time. So broadly, what I would say is if you do have more questions on super contributions, the ATO website has a lot of fantastic information on this, or it's another good topic to talk to your accountant or your financial advisor about to make sure that you are using those caps in the right way, and that also any strategies that you're doing are the right ones for you.